Hello again everyone, Age of June here, and we're back with another League of Legends Shoutcast game. I was going to go ahead and Shoutcast a game on the new map. It would have meant that it was going to be normals and everything, but unfortunately the spectator mode does not actually work with the new map. So I got in and it was still the old map, so I was kind of disappointed, but we're going to cast this game instead. Has a decent number of, fairly well-known people. I actually found it because Twitch.tv. I went ahead and checked to see who was streaming. In this case, it was TheOddOrange here. He was streaming, and it's actually got a game with a lot of other people that at least one other person that I know of. So I wanted to go ahead and cast this one. We've got the ever-creepy Lollipoppy here, played by MakNoon. I definitely wanted to see him play as well. Should be entertaining. Alright, so it's going to be Azir, probably mid. Almost definitely. Played by Dynamis, which I don't know if it's a reference to Mythgar or not, but I'm going to take it as a reference to Mythgar, which is a book series that I really enjoyed. So, good on you, dude. Jace, played by Doom Trobo. Kha'Zix is played by Serath. Heaven Time is not connected. Hopefully he'll connect soon. Definitely, hopefully. And Strompist is playing the Vayne here. The red team, we've got X Fusion, X Frenzy, Y. Oh wait, no, Frenzy X. Woo! Playing the Lucian. Cloud and Nguyen playing the Zed. Poppy is played by MakNoon. TheOddOrange is going to be on the Lee Sin, and then we've got Nami. 1K20, 1K01, 2K01, 2K02. I will not be saying that name anymore this game. Not at all. But anyway, so it doesn't look like the Janna is here yet. I really hope she'll be here soon. I don't know. I got in, like I said, because of the stream. And apparently he has a bit of a delay. So I didn't actually see anything happen. He had just gotten into the game at the point in time that I was able to spectate, so I'm really hoping, though, that that person does get in. It looks like, there we go, reconnected. This is great news. Alright, so down here, Vayne and Nami duking it out a little bit. And actually, they came out about even. It doesn't really matter. It's early enough in the game. Both are going to be able to go back with no problem whatsoever. And then we do have the positioning here going on for both teams, just making sure nobody invades, which, I mean, very common indeed. Nami continuing to go for this. She's actually not gone back. I guess she figures that she does have enough sustain with that W. Oh, never mind. As I'm saying that, she decides to go back. Cloud and Wind getting hit up just a little bit here. Nothing too huge. Actually, a lot of back and forth here. Oh, Poppy. Poppy versus Jace. Jace can take some damage too now. And he is actually in a little bit of trouble here. He's going to have to watch out. Getting pretty low. I think he'll be okay. I'm really not sure, though. Oh, the flash, the field flash. Oh, the Zed, nice heal, though. A nice heal to keep him out. Now Cloud Nguyen is in trouble. He's getting chunked there from Vayne. Vayne forced to go ahead and back off, though, because Poppy was able to do a decent amount of damage to her. So, all in all, that's going to be a lot of people getting to lane very late here. Cloud Nguyen is actually really low, so he's going to have to play this super defensive. And given the fact that he's against somebody who does at least have some range, it's going to be a pretty rough game for him. He's going to have to pop his pots, which I believe he already has popped all of his pots. And he's just going to have to let him go. And in the meantime, just play super defensive. Down in the bot lane, they did get there. And all in all, they're just back to trading here. Wow, Nami just got chunked. Pretty hardcore there. And they're just doing a little bit of trading back and forth as well again. So I'm going to put everybody in order here. The Jace is indeed versus the Poppy. The mid lane, we've got the Azir versus the Zed, Vayne versus Lucian, Janna versus Nami, and Kha'Zix versus Lee Sin. So, alright. Nami getting low again. Not a good idea there. Looks like they decided to go for that a little bit. Let's see exactly what happened. I'm kind of surprised they went for it. They're pretty far up here. Alright, so there we go. Oh, I bet she got condemned into the wall. No, actually, she just got far enough up. The exhaust came out onto the Vayne there, but it wasn't really good enough. And Heaven Time forced to go ahead and flash out, though. So the Lucian was able to go ahead and force them back, but he did blow his flash for it. But Vayne used her heal. If you remember right, she used her heal to go ahead and keep the Jace up a while ago. So she actually doesn't have her heal. The question is, will we see that come into effect or no? The Lucian here is actually up one, but at the same time, Nami's far away. We've got a gank coming in here from both sides up here onto this top lane. TheOddOrange is hiding out in the bush. Kha'Zix, I think he knew he was there, but I'm not altogether certain, but he's waiting. And it looks like he's really wanting to come in on this. There we go. Poppy's going now for the Jace. In comes Lee Sin as well. Poppy shunts Jace against the wall. In comes Lee Sin with a flash. Gonna end up taking down the Jace, but they lost Poppy for it. There we go. Finishes him off after that dash to the ward. Unfortunately, he also went down to the Kha'Zix, so he ended up coming out of that one definitely behind there. The teleport is up, of course, from Poppy, so she's able to get back to the lane with very little problem. Kha'Zix is still here as well, but yeah, he's pretty low, so he's got to watch out. Jace gonna choose oh, never mind. Not choosing, he doesn't have teleport, so he will not be teleporting back to lane. Nami really low again here. She doesn't watch out, she's gonna go down again as she was pretty low then. And there we go, Lucian going in though, forces the flash out of Vayne. Now they turn on to Janna, and they manage getting her. Out comes that W. Ooh, dashes in for the kill. Gets hit by a tower shot there, but is able to go ahead and heal it up, giving him that little bit of extra life to keep the Vayne from going in on him. And they did go ahead and force them back. So this bot lane now, I believe, is actually even, except for the fact that for the red team, the kill went to the AD carry. For the blue team, the kill actually went to the support. But then, of course, you get the... Oh, no. Lucian also somehow has more CS here, which I'm not really sure about how, considering he was zoned for so long. But yeah, he has more CS, so he's definitely ahead of that Vayne now, which is unfortunate for her. Ooh, man. Nami getting pretty low here. She needs to watch out. There we go. Goes back in onto that Kha'Zix. Zed is there to help now. In comes the Janna, pops them up. Zed's getting low. He's going to have to watch out. Out comes that heal. In comes the Lee Sin. That is a dead Kha'Zix. And they do go ahead and zone the Janna off as well. Nice follow through there by the TheOddOrange. Had it not been for that, it might have been a little risky there. It actually was getting pretty hairy. But he ended up coming in at just the right time to keep his allies alive, and that's exactly what he needed. In the meantime, it looks like the Jace did go ahead and leave that Poppy, so she's getting some free farm here. She's 8 CS up on the Jace right now, which is never something you want to see. Poppy is really deadly late game. Usually with Poppy, you want to go ahead and shut her down early game. If you don't, you're going to have a really tough time late game. And so far, we have not seen that happen in this game. She's died once, but she did get an assist beforehand, and that was because of the gank. And her ally also died. And there we go, gank coming in here onto this. Here, though, he's forced to go ahead and flash. Dodges the bubble. Oh, the barrier, not enough to save him. In goes Kha'Zix there onto the Lee Sin. TheOddOrange trying to get out of this. I don't believe he has dash. No, he's going to go ahead and go down, but he does enable... Does he? Does he, though? Zed is trying to finish off this Kha'Zix. Not going to be enough. So close, but it's not. In comes the Nami to go ahead and help him out. The Janna gets chunked out as well. Oh, Zed goes ahead, jumps in, flashes for the kill. Exhaust comes out for the Janna. He's going to go down. Will he? Yeah, he does. Definitely goes down. Did not... He thought about turning onto the Janna there and almost did, but she had that shield, of course. It didn't end up happening. Fight down here as well. Down goes Strumpus there to the Fusion Frenzy. And all in all, that was definitely 100% in the red team's favor overall. Zed got a kill, and again, Janna got a kill. So, not looking too good there for the blue team. Things are definitely turning against them. This is a crazy roaming Nami. She has not really spent much time down there. Looks like she's coming up here. Goes in, lands the slow there, and... Not, oh, the bubble, though. In goes Poppy, out comes her ulti, and that is a dead Jade. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. That could have been a dead Jace, but she backed off a little too soon there. Not a dead Jace. I'm very surprised by that one. Very surprised indeed. I'm not quite sure why she decided to back off there. Just about had that, and they ended up blowing a lot for that too, so pretty unfortunate for them. Only thing I can think of is that MakNoon thought he would be able to go ahead and just finish him off with that one auto attack and then immediately backed off and then didn't notice the fact that he didn't actually murder that. So that's pretty unfortunate. There we go. Gank coming in on OddOrange, who goes back in, immediately ults, jumps over the wall, and gets the heck out of there. He's gonna be fine. And his allies were there to back him up if they continued following. So ends up surviving that, which I'm kind of surprised. Goes in again, follows that Q through, getting chunked pretty low. In goes the Zed though. That's probably gonna be a Zed Kha'Zix. Not quite enough. He's still chasing though. Jumps out. Gets stunned against the wall by Vayne. In goes. Now he goes down to the Vayne. In the meantime, Nami's actually chasing Azir here. Ends up taking him down, actually. Lee Sin does escape this, but Nami goes down to the Kha'Zix. So, probably not quite worth the chase there, but it should be okay. Poppy now going for the Jace up here, chunking him down pretty hard, but he chunked her down in return. And, yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. In the meantime, though, Lucian did go ahead and take this opportunity to go ahead and shove this lane, as he had nobody against him. And of course, Lucian is a killer lane pusher. And you saw that, he shoved hard, took down that tower, and is actually just counter jungling the enemy now. I really can't look, I'm really looking forward to the day that I can actually go ahead and cast on the new map. I was very disappointed to learn that the spectator mode, at least in the games that I was watching, does not work with the new map. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with ob.gg, maybe there's something I need to set up, but either way, we're going in again. Oh, against the wall, gets hit with the bubble as well. He finally goes down this time. MakNoon not even forced to use ulti there. Gets out of that alive. Kha'Zix is hanging around, so she needs to watch out. Or he, I guess. MakNoon technically is. And gotta watch out. Kha'Zix is gonna get this. There we go, goes in. He pops the ulti there, but, oh, just kidding, he doesn't. He popped the little shield there. Got a fight going down here as well in the meantime. That gank, very effective, but we also had a gank coming in here from the OddOrange and the Nami. It looks like they came around from behind. Decent amount of damage there with the Vayne. She goes and ults. In they come though, and actually Janna's able to go disengage. Oh, the follow through of the Q there. Not going to be enough to finish him off, and that is another kill for Janna. Oh, nice bubble there. Gonna be taking the tower because of it, but does keep Janna off for a little bit, but she still got her shield off of the tower. So she was able to do what she was intending to do anyway. And then of course the Kha'Zix came in there to shove this off of the lane. Lucian, gotta watch out, getting pretty low. Pops the culling, in goes the Jace though with that flash. Hammer combo, takes him down. Zed gonna be able to finish off the Jace, however. Kha'Zix getting low as well, Poppy going for him. Janna used her shield already, and Poppy does not have her jump anytime soon. Oh, pops that ulti, finishes off the Janna. Now she has to get out of this. No, she goes down. That is another kill there for the Kha'Zix. But it's also a kill for Poppy, who now has Sheen and Fade. She's getting pretty close to having Triforce, which is a huge tipping point there for Poppy. In the meantime, the Azir did go ahead and get the blue team's first tower of the game. So that's definitely good there. And Vayne is continuing to shove this. Did a lot of damage to that tower. We do have a gank coming in here onto the Azir now. In goes Nami, lands the slow. Lucian goes through, and Azir pretty much knows he's dead. He knows the other dude. Oh, just kidding. Flashes over the wall after that ult. OddOrange is continuing to chase this. Azir's probably still dead. And, oh, misses the Q. He's not quite dead yet. Out comes the slow. In comes the Janna. And the Azir does actually go ahead and jump to a soldier he placed in the bush to go ahead and survive this. So nicely played by him. It does give the red team the go ahead to try for this dragon because they did just force the enemy mid laner back. But of course the rest of their team is hanging around. Kha'Zix may be trying to steal this. I don't know. Oh, it goes to the OddOrange. Nicely done by him. He goes down for it to Vayne. Nami goes down as well. Lucian gonna be able to jump over this. Zed and Jace getting into it over here. Zed should be okay here. And in comes MakNoon as well, so we need to watch out because MakNoon really dangerous. Goes in. Really doesn't do too much actually. And Zed's continuing to go ahead and walk away from this. MakNoon does not have ulti, so he really can't do too much right now. He does not have the full-on engagement he does. It's chunked there again by the accelerated gate. And in they go onto him. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going to go down and get slowed there by that Kha'Zix. And yeah, I don't know why he decided to walk that way. That was a little silly, I think. Ended up getting him killed because of it. That's his life, though. Looks like Lucian wanting to go for this Vayne. And somebody on the blue team wants to go for the blue buff as well, possibly Vayne. Vayne went ahead and scattered out of there. She figured that a gank was probably coming. Down goes this tower finally, and it's actually a small fight here for the blue buff. In comes the Nami ulti, does land, bubble lands as well. Kha'Zix forced to flash out, but he does flash out, and he's going to be able to get out of this, especially with that killer Azir ult. Hey, you can't get through that. So, yeah, they're going to be able to get out of there with no problem whatsoever. Zed was the only one on the other side of the wall, and that, of course, was not going to happen. OddOrange coming around, though. Looks like he's going to go for this red buff. Blue team doesn't even know. They're all right there. Oh, man, there we go. Lots of, hey, on the way thing. Kha'Zix going for this. Azir going for it. Jumps to the ward. Does not have flash, though, and he ends up going down. In the meantime, the Poppy did go ahead and take down the Jace up here. Why was he so far up? Did he not know she was here? He did not know she was here. Okay, so she was coming up the lane, came down through the bushes, popped that ghost, and went right in. Didn't manage to slam him against the wall. So he still got the acceleration gate to try to get out of this, but it didn't end up mattering as MakNoon was able to go and finish him off there. Shoved him against the wall that time, and got that kill. Zed shoving this mid lane tower, getting really low here. He should be able to take it out before anybody can get in range. Yeah, he does indeed. Go ahead and do so. They are going for the Nami, though. Gets popped up by that Janna. No, she flashes the Janna tornado. Should be able to get out of this, especially with her natural speed boosting abilities. Gets it. Oh, never mind. Nice attempt there at the bubble. Didn't end up happening. She was expecting the Kha'Zix to go in as soon as he got within range. He decided not to, probably because of the fact that Nami is so good at that. Could have just bubbled and then got out of it, no problem. Zed's wanting this Azir. Goes in, hits the ult. Azir tries to jump over the wall, fails, dies. Kha'Zix is now walking away, trying to get away from the OddOrange. Dodges the Q and lands the slow, but Poppy's coming around from behind. Zed and Lucian jump over this wall. The ulti goes ahead, tries to get him out of this. Hasn't happened yet. Well, he's got him out of that, but he's still in a pretty big danger position here. In goes Poppy, punts the Vayne back, but there goes the Vayne ultimate. She gets chucked down hard. Poppy gets popped up there by the tornado. Vayne going for Zed, gets punted back a little bit, flashes for the kill though. Gets another kill there onto OddOrange by shoving him against the wall and finishing him off. And then Poppy, of course, goes down as well to the Kha'Zix. Up top is currently Nami versus Jace. It's not going to go well for Nami. And yeah, he got that tower. She was not able to do anything. Maybe able to get a little harassment, but honestly, he comes out ahead in any harassment. So she's got to watch out. Not going to let him get this tower, though. Honestly, he wouldn't even try because it is way too far forward. He has to watch out a little bit too much there. The bot lane is being shoved here. Looks like they may be wanting to pressure this tower a little bit. And they've got no way mid lane, so it's definitely a good thing to do. Lucian's here to go ahead and counter this and just try to keep this Vayne off. Looks like they may be thinking about going for the Jace. Nope. Kha'Zix watches you. And he's going to be fine. Jace is actually going to be able to get that red with no problem. Oh, man. Vayne versus Lucian going on here. And Vayne actually going to finish that off somehow. Oh, because the Janna's here as well. There we go. Lucian goes for it because he sees the Poppy there. He goes in a little too far, uses the ulti there, but unfortunately the culling not so useful when it's going straight into the wall. And they go onto the Janna. The Vayne is already shut down. That is a double kill there for Poppy. That is great news for the red team. They really needed that. They've actually been falling behind recently, and she's now going for the Azir as well. He figures that he might be in trouble. There we go. Goes in. Interestingly, does not get shoved back by the wall, and he's going to go down to the Zed, actually. There we go. They're continuing to shove this. Zed goes ahead, backs off there as the Chase one's coming in. Nami throws the bubble in case it was needed. It was not. They were backing off. But I'm definitely surprised that the Poppy did not get shoved back by that wall. Did she actually go through it? It looked like she went through it. I do want to see that again. Just because of that. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely think she went through that. So I don't know if that's a bug or if that's a copy. Thinking bug though, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. But anyway, we'll carry on with this. I do know that, you know, Azir has been known to have a decent number of bugs, and he's actually going to be disabled in the promotion tournament because of it, or expansion tournament because of it. So it's definitely a possibility that that's what that was, but at the same time, it's possible it was something completely unrelated, and it's just something I don't know about copy. I don't know. Anyway, though, it was enough to go ahead and help them out. She's now 5-5-2. That's a good position to be in. These guys, at least Poppy scales pretty well. Vayne, of course, scales really well late game. But honestly, I think Poppy might be able to go ahead and assassinate that. Nice flash and jump away there by Kha'Zix, but he still ends up going down to the Ignite. Now these guys are on the run, get popped up by the tornado. But out comes that tsunami from Nami. Jace is overcommitting here. He's gonna go down. Able to finish off the Lee Sin though beforehand with the help of Azir. Actually, Azir gets the kill. He does end up going down. Poppy going for the Janna. That is a double kill there for MakNoon, and that's great news for him. Another 2 kills. That is going to help him out a lot. Out comes the ulti. He is going for Azir. Going to be able to finish this off. And there we go. Down he goes. The ult is now not working anymore. Well, not reducing the damage, but honestly, it's okay. He got another kill for it, and that is 3 kills in a row he just got there. That shutdown gold, though, to the Kha'Zix, which is great news for them, but still, I definitely think it might be worth it for the Poppy there. Does go ahead, grab her Sorcerer's Shoes there to get the increased damage. They're going for the Kha'Zix. Bubble, not going to land. Should be able to get out of this, uses his ult, and that does mean, of course, it's on cooldown. Wanting to go for this. Oh, gets hit by the bubble. That's going to be a dead Kha'Zix. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Ends up being able to finish off the Lucian first. TheOddOrange comes in. Flash goes out, though. That Q's not going to connect. Vayne versus... Are you not even doing anything? Vayne versus Zed. What happened? Alright, Vayne's hanging out in this bush. Goes for him. Starts going for him. Okay. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm dead. Just, didn't even try. Knew he was dead. Not worth doing anything. He could have flashed. I feel like he could have flashed and he would have survived that, but I don't know. Poppy now coming around here for the Vayne. Vayne, gotta watch out. Like I was saying earlier, Poppy pretty good at... Oh, the condemn. Not gonna matter too much, though. MakNoon going for this. And just kidding. MakNoon gonna be fine. In comes the Nami, though. Ooh, that speed boost. Is it going to be enough, though? No! MakNoon backs off, and Vayne is actually able to go ahead and secure that kill. A slow from Nami might have been enough to go ahead and tip that in their favor, but honestly, the Vayne has really good kiting in this case. Didn't get shoved up against the wall. That is really what would kill her there, getting shoved up against the wall. And didn't end up happening this time, so she was able to just go ahead and roll, and get out of that. Now going up the stream, going for the dragon. Not going to end up happening. Goes to the blue team. Red team did not get in range anytime soon enough. So, nice scoop there from the... Oh! Zed going for the Kha'Zix. Shield comes out from the Lee Sin. Kha'Zix goes down, but it takes down 2 of the red team for that. 100% not worth it. Ooh, Poppy... Going for the Azir does not again end up shoving him against the wall. This time she gets punched back by his ult. She's going for him, puts the ult on him though, and that means that the Vayne's not going to be able to do anything. So she does get that kill. Vayne going for Poppy now. Poppy trying her best to get out. Will follow those other guys soon. MakNoon may be able to get out of this if she, yes, jumps against the wall. There we go. Out comes the heal from, no heal from the Nami. I guess it was on cooldown, and that is a triple kill there for the Vayne. And now we can see what was going on over here. Out came the culling. Actually, I think we're... There we go. Okay. So, yeah, these guys continue to follow through here. Nice dodge of the bubble, and slow comes out from Nami. The culling just hits every hit almost onto that Jace. Nice ultimate there from Nami, followed by the heal to keep him alive. and the Lucian is able to go ahead and secure that. The Janna, I believe, also goes down. No, actually she doesn't, because she was part of the reason that all that happened. In comes the Vayne. One shot to finish off the Lucian, another shot to finish off Poppy, and then the final shot to finish off the Nami. And that is a triple kill there for Vayne. Terrible news here for the red team. Vayne is 12-4. 150 CS. It's not looking good for the red team. Again, like I said, yeah, they've got Poppy. Poppy's really good at assassinating. And of course, she can go ahead and put that ult on somebody like Janna to go ahead and finish off Vayne. But of course, Vayne in the meantime can kite the crap out of her. And it may be possible that Poppy won't be able to do this. OddOrange wanted to go for the steal here. Hits the Q though onto Janna, follows through, and getting low, goes down. In comes Zed though. Ults the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix not gonna go down. Not gonna go down. And no Baron steal, 2 deaths. That wasn't good at all for the red team. Kha'Zix going for Nami. Nami gonna go down as well. Poppy says, hey-oh, I'm gonna try to take down the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix says, no, you're not. Jumps over the wall. He's fine. Lands a slow one to Poppy. You're done. You're done, son. Meantime, though, the Lucian is actually down here. Gonna go ahead and farm up. He's about 12 CS behind Vayne, which is never, ever a state you want to be in. And, of course, the Jace is on his way down to possibly go for it. Poppy's like, aye. Shoves him back. Does not hit the wall. Starts running away. Not going to be enough. But Lucian should be able to go ahead and secure the kill at least. But, yeah. One thing about Poppy, once you go in, you're not getting out. So, I guess MakNoon thought he'd be able to go ahead and just get to the Lucian, and they'd be able to go ahead and boulder down the Jace beforehand, but it did not end up working out that way. It's like he goes in and then immediately realizes that it was a bad idea, and ends up going down for it. Oh, down goes Seraph. Gets chunked out there. Nice teamwork there. Lee Sin coming in, and ooh, nicely done by Azir. I like that play. Q comes out, does not end up landing, and he's going to be fine here. Lee Sin, not sure what exactly he's doing. Warding up around here in the enemy jungle. Gonna go for it? Gonna go for it. Goes to go ahead and steal the double golems here. Can't say I blame him. MakNoon in the meantime, 83 CS. Not a good sign. 993 though, which is a good sign. He's got the Brutalizer as well as that Triforce. That's gonna help him out a lot, but he's still having a pretty tough time so far. Again, that really low CS. Not too surprising. He was against a Jace. So, I mean, he's going to have a tough early game and everything. And he actually did get shut down a lot more than I predicted earlier in the game. But I think it actually may be enough to finish him off. We'll see. Nami, a little too far forward here, goes down really fast to that Vayne. And Calling going to try to go ahead and keep them off these towers. It's not going to be enough. The tower goes down way too fast. I mean, Vayne's got Infinity Edge, Blade of the Rune Chain, and Static Shield from Vayne items. She's deadly. Poppy going to have to run here. She's getting attacked by 2. Out comes her ulti, shoves the Janna against the wall, actually ulted the Jace. That might have been a mistake there. You don't want to ulti the guy who can actually do damage. You want to go ahead and ulti Janna who can't do damage. On the other hand, if you ulti Janna, then she can CC you, and you have a tough time there. Fight going on down here. OddOrange trying to get out of this. We'll come back up. There we go. OddOrange going to jump over the wall. Kha'Zix jumps over after him. Jumps to the ward. Flash comes out from Kha'Zix. And OddOrange finally goes down. That is a dead in him, though. These guys backing off a little bit here. And Vayne instantly destroys Zed. Poppy goes in and starts running away again. Yeah, it's probably going to be a regame. This tower's getting really low. Azir turret down. Vayne able to go ahead and finish off Nami while she's on the fountain. Gonna get another kill there onto the Lucian. Ace goes out actually to Janna. Janna heals up, and that's going to be the end of this game. How rough game here for the blue team. No, the red team. Rough game for the red team. That is going to be the end of this game. Again, I really hope to be able to cast a game for you guys on the new map. Hopefully it'll be soon. But in the meantime, I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.